The reason why people hate Lego is because it's so fucking expensive nowadays. Well, there's so many alternatives to Lego that has so much better builds, that is so much more higher quality, and honestly looks better. That's my opinion, genuinely. That's
Lego is a global super brand. A system of thoroughly standardized build.
Like, I feel like Lego genuinely has lost its sauce because holy goddamn, I'm not spending that much money on just like a Lego thingy. Lego is supposed to be a fun thing and stuff like that, but if I have to like spend an arm and a leg for it, it's just not worth it.
Building bricks marketed worldwide and controlled meticulously down to the tiniest detail. The once small Danish family workshop long ago grew into the largest toy manufacturer on the planet. A multi-billion-dollar company with decades of nearly non-stop revenue growth. But alongside
They went woke. Oh.
that success, something else has been growing. Frustration. More and more fans are accusing
I will never forget! Oh my god. Oh! When I was younger, we had this massive like Lego thingy where it goes like and you could like, there's like Lego pieces all in the bucket kind of thingy. And oh my god, back in the day, we had a maid that had a kid and stuff. And, you know, we don't mind, taking care of the kid as well and stuff like that. And oh my god, the kid decided to pee in both buckets of the Lego pieces. And I have to pee. Holy shit, dude. Are we dead ass? $650 for this? Like, brother, what happened? Why is it only for enthusiasts? You know what I mean? Lego is supposed to be for all. Instead, they like focus on enthusiasts instead of people that can like genuinely have fun with it. You know what I mean? Instead of it being like a more of like you build what you want to build when you were younger and etc. etc. It became more of like an enthusiast build. 18 plus fucking build. Are we joking? The fuck you mean 18 plus?
accusing Lego of abandoning its roots. Overpriced licensed sets, an increasingly aggressive branding policy, an army of lawyers ready to pounce, color inconsistencies, declining quality.
Wait, their quality is also declining? Oh.
One of the questions that I get a lot is that Lego keeps increasing prices and decreasing quality.
Needless to say, this set was definitely overpriced.
Lego in 2025 reached an all-time high regarding prices.
Is Lego getting too expensive?
Oh.
How did Lego get so big?
Wait, I'm confused. I thought Lego is that you buy like a box full of Lego and then you build whatever you want to build. That's not a thing anymore? Is that like a back in the day kind of thing? Oh.
And
enthusiasts are more profitable.
Why are they suddenly getting so much hate?
I make my product more expensive, less quality, and only for people who are enthusiasts. Why am I getting hate?
Again.
Oh my intro! Oh my... Fern! Cinema! What is this? I feel like I'm watching a genuine show! Holy shit!
Lego's story begins here, in a small carpentry workshop in Billund, Denmark. This is Ole Kirk Christiansen.
Hi,
He
Ole
lives a
Kirk.
modest life. He's a father to 4 sons, raising them alone since his wife died after giving birth to his youngest.
Oh.
It's the 1930s, during the Great Depression, and life is tough. Business is slow and money tight. But Ole doesn't give up and starts designing wooden toys. His miniature products start to sell, well enough that he ends up shifting his entire business to making them. In 1936, he picks a fitting name for his thriving enterprise. In Danish, "Leg godt" means play well,
Leg godt. Ooh, that's so fancy.
a phrase which ends up becoming Lego. His sons are always at his side, helping out wherever they can. One
Oh
of them
yeah,
is
shit, the
especially
ponytail. My bad.
involved, Gottfried. He quickly becomes indispensable. At age 12, he's already keeping the company's books. At 14, he quits school and becomes an apprentice carpenter. Over time, he gets more and more involved in the family business. Then World War II breaks out, but Lego holds up surprisingly well.
What?
In dark times like these, children need toys more than ever. In the 1940s, Oli begins experimenting with a new material.
Oh shit, sorry. I forgot to turn on subtitles. Let me put it around here.
Plastic. After the war, he buys a British injection molding machine. He's curious what he can do with it and starts playing around. The machine comes with a set of sample pieces, including these stackable building blocks. They were designed by a British toy maker named Hilary Page, founder of the company Kitacraft. He also holds the right to the design of these studded bricks.
Okay.
Oli is fascinated by them. He makes a few subtle tweaks. He straightens out the rounded corners, flattens the studs on top, and slightly adjusts their size. Then in 1949, he and his family released the first brick set of their own, the so-called...
Wait, but I thought the design was trademarked. Can you just tweak it out just a little bit and suddenly it's out of the trademark? Like, even if it's like almost similar to it? How is that not just like copying it? But he changed it a little bit. But is that not still the same thing, even if he changed it a little bit?
automatic binding bricks. Oli designed them to be a well-made, durable, and well-thought-out toy at a reasonable price.
You have to change it enough.
Not a luxury item. Since Page's patent only applies in the UK, Oli's set isn't violating any Danish laws.
Wire.
Evidently, Lego took inspiration from toy bricks designed by someone else. But fast forward 70 years, the company is mercilessly sending cease and desist letters to anyone attempting to do the same.
Passt mal auf.
So let me get this straight. They did it to one person and like a free reign. But if somebody else does it to them, suddenly it's not allowed. Interesting. Guys, if I'm being honest, I think that the people who are the most aggressive when it comes to situations are the people who are genuinely projecting sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Not every single time, but sometimes it's sometimes the case.
Ich habe einen Brief bekommen.
For this video, we talked to German content creator Thomas Panke. He runs a popular YouTube channel about building brick sets and has become one of Lego's fiercest critics.
Ooh.
He actually started out as an official Lego retailer. His original logo featured a studded brick silhouette, but when he tried to register it as his own trademark, Lego's lawyers came knocking. A legal battle ensued over his branding and using the word Lego as a generic term for building bricks. He was eventually forced to change his logo and walked away from
What?
working with the company. Generally, Lego doesn't want other manufacturers of interlocking plastic toy bricks to use the word Lego to advertise their products. If the name were to become a generic...
Okay, wait. But that kind of makes sense. Actually, yeah, well, that kind of makes sense. It's Lego. It's a name. You're kind of like... I feel like that makes sense. That's honestly fair.
term for these bricks, including low-quality ones, then that could damage the company's
Yeah,
reputation.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Lego might no longer be able to clearly set itself apart from its competitors.
Also die wollen ja alleine sein im Markt. Und dann möchtest du nicht, dass andere auch Lego genannt werden, dass man Gattungsbegriff ist, sondern man möchte die Einzigen sein.
In a worst-case scenario,
That's like so many companies. That makes sense.
Lego becoming a generic term could cost the company its trademark protection. So Lego doesn't just go after YouTubers. They also sue other businesses. A Dutch manufacturer of concrete blocks described its studded block system as comparable to Lego bricks on its website. Lego noticed
Ooh. Oh, damn. Unlucky. Ooh.
and sued in 2025, explicitly demanding they stop using the word Lego in connection with their products. The construction company argued that Lego suffered no real damage. After all, no 8-year-old child had ever been spoiled by his parents with a 2,500-kilo concrete block because they had asked for Lego.
Honestly, true.
But a Dutch court eventually ruled in Lego's favor. The construction company can no longer use the name Lego on its website. Lego is doing everything in their power to protect their brand. Other YouTubers we talk to think you can't blame them for operating just like any other large company. This might not sit right with some, because they still view Lego as a traditional family business, responsible for cherished childhood memories.
Guys, do you guys think it's fair for them to do it that hard? Even if it's quite like, it's quite the extreme. But like, if you let some people do it, then how are you going to allow some people to do it and not some other people to do it? You can't just pick and choose. That's also a legal battle if you let people do it and not other people do it. It's either you take the stance or you don't take the stance. You can't just like let some people do it and let some other people not do it, because then now it's like, okay, but you let this company do it, but how about us? And then now it's like a legal issue of like whatever, you know what I mean? I personally don't like it, but I personally understand that. Just don't say the word Lego, just say stacking bricks.
But in truth, the company long ago transformed into a global corporation with an appropriately sized legal team. Now fully fledged, lawyered up megacorp, which hasn't always been like this. By the 1950s, Oli's son Gottfred is taking over more and more responsibility at the company. He officially renames the product Lego Bricks, and he comes up with a groundbreaking idea. Back then, their bricks still looked like this. They're now completely hollow and have these little slits on the side. They can be stacked, but don't actually interlock. Taller towers could still collapse easily.
Oh, wire.
So Gottfred incorporates these little hollow tubes into the brick's underside. On January 28, 1958, he files a patent for the new design. The side slits disappear as well. The Lego brick as we know it today is born. A few weeks later, Gottfred's father Oli passes away. But the founder's death doesn't slow down the family business. If anything, this is the moment Lego really starts taking off. Gottfred pins down the 6 guiding principles of Lego and distributes them to retailers. The toy has to be compact, reasonably priced, and durable.
Did they all die too? Because that shit is gone.
It's meant to be timeless, easily distributed, and suitable for all children regardless of age and gender. The new Lego box...
Suitable for all age and gender. Did we not see the Charizard fucking thingy? That is $4,000 and it's 18 plus? What happened there?
...and building instructions illustrate what you can
Yeah,
build.
this is how I remember Lego, is that you just build whatever you want to build. It's not pre-built and you follow instructions and you do it. It's not like an IKEA thingy. You're supposed to get like a bunch of Legos as a bucket or something. And then you like, yippee, 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 tuk, 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 tuk. And you make your own thing and etc. etc. It's literally in real life Minecraft. Is it not like that anymore?
But also encourage alternate builds and creativity. All sets can be combined with each other. The bricks you bought years ago will fit perfectly with the bricks you buy today and those you'll buy tomorrow. Gottfred calls it the Lego system in play.
Yeah, actually, I don't have the money. True.
Hotels, animals, people, boats, skyscrapers, and more.
I don't know, man. I remember being a kid and being like, Mommy, we need more Lego. Because we only had like one bucket. So like they bought this like humongous bucket for like Christmas. So.
Next, he looks for ways to pull kids even deeper into the world of Lego. In 1968, he opens the first Legoland park in Billund. It's a
Dude,
passion
guys,
project.
I still want to go to Legoland, but I cannot believe they didn't allow me to go to Legoland because I didn't have a kid. That shit was crazy. Legoland should be for all. How the fuck? They literally said, like, do you have a kid? Why would you ask that? Why does that even fucking matter? Like, what? I'll never forget that. Yeah, me and Nikita were in Japan and we asked to go to Legoland as well. And they said, no, children. And I was like, oh, no, it's okay. Us too. And then they were like, no, you need kid. And I was like, what? Only fucking families can go? What? That shit was crazy. I was like, what?
For him and a milestone for the brand. He also expands his vision of Lego's audience. So far, the company has been primarily targeting kids in elementary school. But in 1969, Lego introduces the Duplo variant for younger children. It's the same system, only with bigger bricks.
Oh my god! I had that!
Fred believes that kids don't need endless amounts of toys. They need a compatible system that lets them create new worlds over and over. Just like his father Oli, he focuses on quality and on keeping his products affordable for as many people as possible.
So what went wrong here?
Today, many Lego products are expensive. Roughly $280 for this Beauty and the Beast castle. $330 for a river steamboat.
I like the concept of Lego. I love building stuff, but I personally don't really buy Lego. What I like is, what is that? I like those like building thingies that are like pretty much like cardboard and then you have to cut it yourself and then build it yourself. Like the Like the cuckoo clock that I have. Do you remember the cuckoo clock that I literally made? Wait, let me show it to you. Oh my god, I love these. I love these. I love these. Oh my god, I love these. Oh, wow. Yes, look, I love. I think this is personally like so much more fun than Legos for me. I love these. It's kind of like wood.
Guys, I finally finished it.
Why do I sound so much cuter? What happened? What the f? That was only like a few months ago.
Look at this. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. And boom.
Isn't it so cool? Guys, isn't it so cool? Oh my god, isn't it so cool?
Isn't that sick?
That is sick.
Holy shit.
That's pretty swag. Thank you. Thank you. I think look at this photo. Oh my god, dude. I really fucking cooked with this. I really cooked with this. Was this not gorgeous? Absolutely like fabulous. Like, oh my god. I still need to build this book nook because I don't think Nikita's gonna do it. So I think I'm gonna just go and build it myself if he's not gonna build it. This one. If he's not gonna build it, I will. Grr. Yeah, see, I love these. I love these. I love these. It's so fun. I prefer that one than Lego, personally.
Almost $700 for the Titanic.
A lot more cheaper, too. I only spent like 100 on that. It still works to this day, literally. I see the time using that clock.
And $50 for the Millennium Falcon. And of course, you can also buy cheaper sets. But the bestsellers category quickly brings you into triple digits. Lego itself claims that set prices hinge on several factors. On the number of pieces in the set, on how many new molds were required for their forms, and on the cost of licensing characters from other brands and companies. This crawler crane, for example, is a licensed product from the German-Swiss equipment manufacturer Liebherr.
What the f***?
It's part of the Lego Technic line, has 2,000...
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's kind of cute, though. I kind of f*** with it.
883 pieces and will cost you $700. To be fair, big sets are more expensive.
Dude, does it actually genuinely work? Can you actually move the crane? Because if you can move the crane, then I think it's kind of sick.
Sets even more so. And it's also explicitly marketed as for adults. If you break the set down to price per piece, you're paying about 24 cents per element. That ratio isn't the perfect metric. It doesn't factor in things like minifigures, which can increase a set's value. It also doesn't reflect the complexity of the build. Still, the price per piece ratio helps compare sets against each other. The Millennium Falcon works out to about 11 cents per piece.
Okay, but like, it's a lot more simple pieces though, right?
But this Star Wars set has many fewer parts and comes in at 18 cents per piece.
Ooh.
And this bonsai tree has no license, only around 470 pieces, and comes in at 12 cents per piece.
Wow, it's so... Did you just randomly price it? Like based on, hey, you know what? I think this is 200. Hey, you know what?
Lego's pricing isn't exactly consistent by this metric, but it's still fair to say that licensed sets generally tend to be more expensive than non-licensed
I think
sets.
it's a vibe
And,
check.
on average, sets today do cost more than they did 10 or 20 years ago, but the average number of pieces has also gone up. Adjusted for inflation, Lego's average price per piece has stayed relatively stable. Many modern sets are far more intricate and complex. That means the
Oh, wow. Yeah, shit. Holy. I kind of prefer the one on the left. There's something more charming about it. That it's a lot more simplistic. You know what I mean? Like, it looks a lot more charming. Like, I'm not buying Lego for it to look exactly the same as the model, right? I like the simplicity. I like the fact that it looks like Lego. The one on the right looks a little bit too much. Like, they added too much things that made it... I don't know. I like the old one.
Individual pieces are often smaller. The real key is that Lego specifically tailors its pricing to different targets.
And that's the reason why the old Lego sets that are not available to this day are now super expensive, because I'm sure other people feel the same way, right? Like, they think that the old school one looks a lot better, and they love, like, let's say Star Wars or something, and then now they have to, like, buy the old set.
Target groups. Kids mostly see a toy. Parents see a gift that feels both safe and familiar. But other adults see collectibles. No matter how expensive a Lego set is, there always seems to be a market for it. But it took a long time before the company could charge prices like this. In the 70s, the company begins to realize its strongest USP isn't the design of the bricks. It's the worlds you can build with them.
Guys, do you guys think it's a big issue, the fact that Lego is becoming this expensive? Or do you think that, yeah, that's fair. I feel like they should be able to like price it that well. But no, I think personally that it's good that there's a adult market for Lego. But however, I think the pricing being that high is unreasonable. It should not be that high.
Gottfred's son, Kjell Christiansen, will be the one to turn Lego into a globally competitive brand.
Like they could literally like put $100 off, you know what I mean? And it still would be like, that would be like a lot more fair.
Like his father, Kjell grows up inside the family business. He also ends up gradually taking on more and more responsibility. And during the 70s, he comes up with one brilliant idea after another. Up until now, Lego sets have been rather simple. The product range consists mostly of houses and vehicles. But now, Kjell introduces themed sets, entire worlds for kids to dive into and get creative. And with them come the new minifigures, which are still patented by Lego
Oh my god, I have a lot of minifigures.
today. They're Lego's answer to German competitor Playmobil. The minifigures instantly make every build feel more alive. You can fly through space with the Space Cruiser and invent adventures for its crew. You can lead brave knights into battle
Survive
at a
Day in
medieval
19
castle,
months.
play with Lionel Lion and his friends at Fabuland, or set sail with a pack of reckless pirates. And if your parents are willing to splurge, you can bring all of it together in one integrated world. In 1977, Lego introduces its Technic series, more complex builds with gears, axes, and motors.
There was one time when I put two thin pieces of Lego together and I wanted to separate them, but they were really stuck together. So I put my nail in between them, pulled it apart, and my nail broke off. Yeah, that was very like, holy shit.
The sets explicitly target older kids and teenagers. In 1979, Kjell officially takes over. 2 years later, Lego retroactively secures all rights to the Kitacraft bricks and trademark. Kjell strengthens Lego's position in the European market, and in the US, he gives the brand a major boost in visibility through a partnership with McDonald's.
Oh my god! Yo, you could have gotten Lego back in it. Yo, dude, I really miss McDonald's back in the day kid boxes. That shit was fire. I remember getting toys that I played with so much during that shit. That shit was like so fire. I remember the like toys that you like like genuine toys, like real toys.
Soon, almost every family home has the iconic messy bin overflowing with Lego pieces. The brand's meteoric rise.
I always viewed those as brokey meals. Okay, rich person. Okay, calm down. Rich chatter. I think that's a you thing. I don't know if other people actually think that way. I think you're just actually rich. Because when I looked at McDonald's, I was like actually genuinely excited. Like that was like the highlight of my like week or something. What the hell?
Coincides with the peak years of the baby boom and that generation's children. Lego's revenues skyrocket during much of the 80s.
I can't click on Imgur links.
Soon the
I'm
company
still in the
employs
fucking UK.
5,000 people worldwide, and it just keeps on growing. But then come the 90s.
Here it is, baby. Here it is. The best of the best.
As children across the world are busy fiddling with Game Boys and feeding Tamagotchis, Lego fears its colored bricks might not keep up.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. I don't think it's a nostalgia thing anymore. You know when people go like, oh, you're just growing up, or you're just growing up. I do not think that this day and age is better in terms of innovation than it was back in the day. Because back in the day, it was 0.0 and then building up. You know what I mean? Like, it isn't just nostalgia. It was genuinely something new, okay? Something genuinely new that was never, like, there before. iPods, something where listening to music on your way to something is super fresh. You know what I mean? All they want is iPads. I don't care about your opinion if you don't even want kids or have kids, okay? My kid will have physical toys just because your kid wants an iPad. I don't care. My kid will have physical toys. And then they'll get the iPad, like, once only for 1 hour or 2 hours. I'm talking about trends. Okay, every kid is different. You treat having a kid as if everybody and every fucking person of a parent will be the same. Like every single parent want their kid to be an iPad baby. Not everybody was gonna be like that. Not everybody wants that. Just because Lego was built for kids and now it's for adults and for kids doesn't mean that they'll forget about the kids. Hello? Dude, it's cringe. What? You are seeing some kids having iPads and then thinking that all kids just play with only iPads. What are you talking about? Are you serious? Do you not understand why toys are still super fucking humongous? What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Yeah, you're literally saying like only suddenly all all fucking kids are playing with only iPads. This generation is mostly iPads. I wouldn't say every, honestly. I think you're just talking about the fucking family that you guys are seeing, because I don't see only like kids having like iPads. I think you guys are only seeing like whatever. Million of kids, they all must do the same singular thing. Oh, it's okay, Demi. Ask any teacher. I don't care. The market is still there for kids to have fucking toys. What are we talking about? How old are you? There's a documentary about... Oh my god. Unlike you, I'm not generalizing every single fucking kid. And I'm not even talking about that, FYI. Like, genuinely. I'm not literally talking about that. I'm glad that you live a very privileged life where McDonald's were only for poor fucking kids. Holy shit. Kalani, watch yourself. You literally called McDonald's for only poor kid shit. Holy mother of God.
The company responds by tripling production within just 4 years, and by desperately trying to keep up with the times, LEGO aggressively expands its portfolio. It introduces clothing lines, jewelry, and opens new Legoland theme parks in England and the US. The brand even takes a shot at video games.
Anyway, what I was saying a while ago before I got sidetracked, I genuinely think that it's not a nostalgia thing. I think that back in the day, having new items that were never there before is such an exciting thing that you don't really feel that way anymore as much as today. Like today, it's more of like upgrades of the existing things, right? Because so many things were innovated before that is already existed now. You know what I mean? So nothing is ever really that new. But back in the day when toys were getting like really explosive and everything, you would have like so many things that are so new and so like fresh and being like, Mom, and then you'd like have to beg for your mom to be like, Mom, please, let me get this toy. It was so absolutely amazing. I genuinely think it's not a nostalgia thing. I genuinely think that, things are getting a little bit more stale because things already existed.
But many of these ventures don't pay off.
Toys were a
LEGO
lot
ends
better
up spreading
before
itself
because
too thin.
it was quite new.
Too many product lines, soaring
Well, not
production
new
costs.
as in toys, but like new innovative stuff in general. Like technology was more like, guys, imagine having a computer that you can bring everywhere. What?
Plateauing sales and declining profits. LEGO enters a downward spiral. In 1998, the company reports its first ever loss. But a year later, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace hits
Wait! There's no way they finally found a loss and suddenly, boom!
theaters. And LEGO announces an exclusive licensing partnership with Lucasfilm. The Star Wars sets are an instant hit. Suddenly, fans can take home pieces of their favorite universe, rebuild
I feel like
it, and
this is a
reenact
canon event.
iconic scenes. In the early 2000s, LEGO also launches the Bionicle series, which becomes
Every Bionicle viewer, I swear to God, or any fan of Bionicles are such a die-hard fan. I have never seen a Bionicle fan not be like genuine like, yes, Bionicle!
a massive success in the US. But the company also introduces new products that many users feel are too simplistic, like the Galador series. The figures are composed of just a handful of parts. Kids can skip the entire building process and go straight to playing. In that era, some consumers walked into toy stores and didn't recognize the LEGO section, even while standing right in front of it. Star Wars and Bionicle aren't enough to save the company. By 2003, LEGO is facing bankruptcy, reporting a staggering $238 million loss.
Damn.
Dark days for the Danish toy empire. To get out of this crisis, LEGO will make a series of drastic changes, many of which will shape the company today.
Damn.
I have noticed and seen a lot more and more that LEGO is also unfortunately taking a couple of steps back when it comes to quality.
For a long time, LEGO was synonymous with high-quality products at fair prices. But recently, more and more fans have started complaining about declining quality, especially given how expensive many sets have become. One recurring critique calls out noticeable color inconsistency
After spending $804,000 on a Lego set. Ain't no way, bruh.
between LEGO bricks.
His darn eyebrow. It's the wrong color and...
That's that's a whole different fucking color. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, on camera, it looks about the same as it does in real life, and to me, that's just really unacceptable.
LEGO says these variations can occur because the company is recycling old pieces to become more eco-friendly. Others are frustrated by sloppy or downgraded minifigure prints.
I feel like majority of the minifigures have definitely been knocked down.
Some fans feel the company is cutting corners in the wrong places. This Star Wars command shuttle costs $70 and could easily fit 2 minifigures, but comes with none. More and more creators are dedicating entire videos to discussing if and why LEGO's quality is getting worse. This YouTuber doubles down on declining print details and accessories in minifigures, downgrades in the design of building instructions, and an increasing number of blatant errors like typos in expensive licensed sets.
Oh my god. Yo, typos. Dead ass typos. I always thought the print details on figures were tacky. I think you just think everything is shit, Kilani.
Of course, there are still
Everything's
many
just for
things
the
that
poor.
customers genuinely appreciate about LEGO. Like the fact that LEGO instructions are so carefully designed that even total beginners can reliably complete any set. And through the years, the brand keeps launching new sets that win over the community, like this iconic scene from Star Wars Episode 6. Or this double-decker bus that YouTuber Tomas Panka loves. The attention to detail reminds him of why he fell in love with LEGO in the first place.
It does look
Und hier vorne
good.
sind
It looks
sogar-
clean
ist
as
sogar, wo der Bus hinfahren soll. Und mit einer kleinen Drehfunktion. Es ist so richtig niedlich. Das ist mein Lego. So kenne ich Lego. Das funktioniert.
But since Panka has also become one of the company's fiercest critics, we asked him to walk us through some sets that truly upset him. For example, he thinks the Senna McLaren set was a cheap shot.
Der Senna McLaren war auch ein unerlaubter Tiefschlag. Ich weiß nicht, wo das Gruseln wirklich anfängt und wo es aufhört. Es ist schlimm.
The racing helmet on Ayrton Senna's minifigure was supposed to be the set's single most iconic detail, but Panka says it was done completely wrong.
Oh, yeah, I could see that for sure. Yeah, they could have made it so much cooler. They could have put this one lower, put the black bar here, like a black lining here. Damn.
Color wrongly positioned, misprinted, and just an overall disaster, especially for a licensed tribute set. He also criticizes a collector-grade display model for using light gray joints on an otherwise black dragon. He explains that LEGO simply doesn't recolor these standard parts for cost reasons. For him, that's unacceptable in a 120-year-old display piece aimed at adult collectors.
Honestly, if you're gonna target for adults, then you have to raise the quality. Kids will not give a fuck about that. But if you're gonna if you're gonna change your course to only do like adults, you gotta up the quality. You can't just like fucking fuck up like that. If you're gonna raise the prices and raise everything else, then you have to raise the quality as well. You can't just raise the prices and decline everything else. Like, what the hell? Unfortunately, I feel like they will not feel wrath of their collectors because like some people, no matter what, unfortunately, like Nintendo fans will just buy Lego anyways. So Lego, there is no reason to do better if the sales are lower.
Fan of LEGO's increasing use of brightly colored bricks inside sets. These fillings completely digress from the general color palette. Panka believes this is a strategic business decision. If the internal structure is composed of mismatching
Yeah, but I thought the whole reasons of having to build Lego is so you can see the intricacies of the inside, not because nobody gives a fuck about the inside. The person who's building Lego would know. Nah. Every Lego builder knows this. Building it from start to finish is genuinely what makes it so fun. Seeing the intricacies of the inside versus the outside and stuff. Everybody would know. Because you can like literally open it up and see the intricacies of the inside and be like, God, I remember building that. That shit was so fun. And it's like, it's a quality thing. You can't just like, you can do this with the kids' toys. Nobody will give a fuck. But for the adult ones, when they're paying for a premium price, give me the right fucking colors.
It's much harder to repurpose those parts and rebuild sets into different shapes. And it's more likely people will just buy a new set instead.
Das ist ein genialer Schachzug.
Using leftover colors inside sets may also help LEGO reduce production costs by burning through
I love seeing funny colors inside Lego builds. I think that should be the customer's choice. It should not be the default.
plus inventory. In 2025, for the first time in 10 years, LEGO released a new Simpsons set. The biggest criticism is that it relies far too much on stickers for a $200 set. Without them, the Krusty Burger would just look bland and hardly feel like a licensed product at all.
This 1600 Lego piece model will retail for $200, which, considering the average price per piece ratio on Lego sets, makes this one overpriced. Either the IP license, some new minifigure parts, definitely not prints as 95% of decorations are stickers, are driving the price up more than it normally should.
Meanwhile, Lego is starting to face more competition. In 1978,
Stop fucking fighting in the chat, shut up!
Lego's patent for its building brick expired. The company tried to protect the stud and tube design through trademark law. But in 2010, the EU's Court of Justice ruled that Lego cannot trademark the shape of its brick. That decision finally opened the door for other manufacturers to legally produce compatible building blocks.
If you want to explore outside of Lego and get something that's probably better value for money, then you can do so with
I'm gonna say something. If you're gonna say something where everybody is literally reacting super bad from it, like let's say, oh my god, yeah, when I was younger, I used to think that McDonald's really is like a poor thing. Okay, please say, yeah, I was a stupid kid then. Instead of being like a fucking idiot and going like, oh, it's because my mother would cook for me, as if that's special. Yeah, like, brother, what the fuck? Okay. And then you just like keep on talking about like how you're so right while everybody else is like trying to like watch the fucking video. But oh my god, my opinion matters so much about how like all kids, all singular kids, everybody is not gonna play with toys. Every single kid only cares about an iPad. Oh my god. Yo, chill out. My god.
confidence with Carder.
Ponka showed us two models, one from Lego and one from Chinese competitor Kata. Both sets cost the same, but Ponka thinks the Kata version is easily twice as good, with equivalent material quality but...
Guys, I have a question. If everybody's complaining about Lego being so shit, why don't they just stop fucking buying it? Why are we still literally here buying the items then? Why does he still literally even have it if he knows that it's shit? And I know that you believe that Lego as a, you know, as a brand person that you like, let's say, then why not actually support the company that is actually doing better and it's cheaper and whatever? Or do you think that because it's higher quality, suddenly it's better in like collectors in their eyes or something? He's a content creator. Tell me a Lego alternative. You could literally just Google in Amazon and you'll see like 5. I personally don't buy Lego, but I've seen Nikita buy, so. People are comfortable with what they know. No, that's true. Honestly, that's true. Same reason Pokemon's popular. Money.
Far more attention to Formula One details.
Und die Leute bevorzugen das gegenüber dem.
Lego tends to be significantly more expensive.
You know what it is? I think that personally, I like being in the comfort of the things I know. So when I buy something, I will go usually for the company or brand that I personally know and I've stuck with. So if I've been with Lego for so long and shit like that, it will be super fucking hard for me to suddenly just move on. Even if I've noticed that like the little things of like, holy shit, it's really declining. But like, I still want that same feeling that I get when making Legos. I'm still gonna buy it. It's kind of hard. It's very hard.
Than its competitors.
It's a brand loyalty
This
thing.
has nothing to do with the raw material. The bricks are made of ABS plastic, a low-cost material. According to Lego's 2024 annual report, cost for raw materials accounted for less than 20% of all expenses. Lego says its higher prices mainly stem from unique molds, special colors, complex product lines, and of course, licensing fees for many of the brand's flagship series. Parts of the community criticize
20%.
Lego for perhaps focusing too much on marketing and too little on actual product development, and the numbers seem to back that up. In 2024, more than 40% of Lego's total expenses went into sales and distribution. That includes advertising, marketing, and personnel.
I've never seen any marketing for Lego. Am I crazy? Am I crazy to say that? I've never seen an ad for Lego before, other than like back in the day. It's everywhere, really? Maybe I'm not a target. Shit.
About 5% went into R&D.
Oh, you know what? Why am I surprised about that? I haven't seen an ad in so long.
Today, Lego prioritizes efficiency and cost control. And
guys, I have in Twitch, I have YouTube Premium. I don't want to ever see a fucking ad, okay? I have ad skipping sponsor skips. I have fucking... Yo, I have all the ad shit. I have Turbo in Twitch. I have YouTube Premium in YouTube. I have fucking sponsor blocking in YouTube. I skip ads every single time. And then I'm surprised that I don't see the marketing of Lego. Oh, no fucking wonder.
It seems that the shift repeatedly comes at the expense of quality. But this strategic turn
Honestly, thank God, because I need to not see it, dude. I hate ads. If I need something, I'll look for it. I don't want it to be plastered in my goddamn face.
wasn't initiated by a member of the founding family. The man responsible is a former McKinsey consultant.
Oh? Consultant! Der Jorgen Kunstorp!
This is Jorgen Vig Knudstorp. He takes over as Lego's new CEO in 2004, when the company is on the brink of bankruptcy, and he's the one to steer it back onto firm financial footing. Under his leadership, Lego sells off nearly everything outside its core business. 1,000 jobs are cut in Billund alone, and production is shifted from high.
Oh man, there it is. The consultants are here. GG's. Say goodbye to your job. Guys, if I'm being honest, if you get a layover, I 100% believe that the company talked to a consultant and now they are
cost countries like Denmark, Switzerland, and the US.
Layover? Oh, layoff. Sorry.
Lego also sells the majority stake in its Legoland theme parks. Knudstorp trims down internal processes like idea to box development times. He cuts the number of product variants and pushes for more efficient production. Lego refocuses on its classic building bricks and its winning formula system in play. Just 1 year into his tenure, the company is back in the black. The main reason is that Knudstorp actively targets an audience that Lego had overlooked for a long time. That precise decision becomes the key to Lego's impressive turnaround. By the late 90s, more and more adult Lego fans come together on the internet. They share pictures of their builds, trade tips, and bond over a nostalgic love for the...
Oh, that's so cute, actually. I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey guys, here's my build for this specific thing. You guys can copy it if you want. Oh my god.
brick. They'll come to be known as AFOLs, adult fans of Lego.
Dude, that's like literally watching a Minecraft tutorial on how to build a house because you're not like creative enough, so you have to like do somebody else's one.
They start meeting at unofficial fan conventions all around the world. Up until now, Lego had primarily marketed its products to kids, but Knudstorp sees the potential in the passionate AFOL target group and starts developing more and more sets specifically for them. He also forms an AFOL engagement.
I think that's a good
team.
thing, to be honest, to have
Adult
like more
fans
adult
can now submit
builds
their
and
very
stuff.
own
I
ideas
like
for Lego sets and
you know?
actually see some of them hit the market. Since 2014, Lego fans around the world are able to submit their own designs through a program
I mean, I'm an
called
AFOL, but I didn't have Lego as a kid. Honestly, that's fair. I feel like building things, especially as an adult, just seems so fun, isn't it? This is such an adult project for me. If I get a house one day in my life, I'm 100% sure that I want to build my own like little furniture that I really want. So like, let's say, oh my God, you know what? In my, here, I really do want a little study. So I truly want to be the one that builds it.
Lego ideas.
How do I join the Discord?
If a fan-created set is chosen to be made into an official Lego set, the creator gets 1% of the product's net sales. AFOLs prove to be an absolute jackpot for Lego. They're passionate, loyal, and they finally have the cash to treat themselves to...
Yeah, but the thing about AFOL and like adults going into these kinds of things is that you can't just like diminish the quality because they'll notice. They're fucking adults. They're not stupid or something. Brother, if you ruin their loyalty, then boom, it's gone.
Things they couldn't as kids. AFOLs don't just faithfully buy the most recent sets. Many of them spend absurd amounts of money on rare collector's items. Some of these sets are traded off...
Hey, come on! It's Oh, okay, wait. This one I understood until I saw the price. That's crazy. Oh my God. This one is so ugly. I don't like this one. I personally don't like this one. I think that it could be so much better. I don't know. I wouldn't spend like 4K for that. This one I kind of understand because of how old it is. Oh my God! This green colored. I had that. Oh my God! Memories!
Market for 4 or even 5-figure sums. Under Knudstorp, Lego starts producing exclusive sets that are only available for a limited amount of time. The company deliberately creates a sense of scarcity that automatically turns certain products into high-value collectibles. And every passionate collector knows that particular kind of agony, the fear of missing out on a limited release while it's on the market. The Rancor Pit retailed for $70 back in 2013. Today, a sealed copy easily sells for $400. The Simpsons house was produced for only 3 years before...
Oh my god, this was a thing? What year? 24? Oh yeah, I had no money back then. Okay, well. Yeah, I had no chance.
being discontinued. It originally sold for around $200. Today you'll find sealed boxes on eBay for $600. Minifigures are especially coveted.
Dude, it's like buying them straight from the shop anyway nowadays.
Is on eBay for $600. Minifigures are especially coveted.
Today I'm taking a look on my most expensive figure I got in my collection, and it's the Yuletide Squadron Pilot, which is a very rare figure.
Wow, W. This is so cute.
It was released back in 2019 as the gift to LEGO employees, and the set is in the 20th anniversary Star Wars line. I bought this set in 2019 on Bricklink for around $260.
Today, the minifigure alone is priced at up to $1,600. Some LEGO fans are such avid collectors that their basements end up resembling warehouse storage. Some do it out of pure love for the product. Others are quietly hoping that one of their sets will someday
I'm so scared of these houses because, like, bro, I don't trust American houses whatsoever. One, like, little fire and boom, your whole house is gone and all your collection is gone. It's so scary.
Skyrocket in value. There are entire videos about treating LEGO sets as investment assets. Licensed sets have been crucial to LEGO's success since the early 2000s. But Nudestorp exploits that strategy even further.
Guys, I have a question. If your house goes on fire and you've recorded every single thing that you had in the house, will insurance like buy it back or like pay you back or something? Is that how insurance work? No? Yes? No idea. Like how it will pay you? You need receipts? Oh. But what happens if the receipts burnt up during the house burn thing? What then? Will they not cover it then? Damn, dude. Did you know before the forest fire in California back in the day, they removed the insurance for home fires? Conspiracy.
Year after year, the company keeps adding more licensing partnerships. The CEO banks on the star power and built-in marketing of these partner brands.
No, I don't
And
know
it's not just pop
Californian
culture.
laws. I love conspiracy theories.
LEGO also teams up with companies like Ferrari, Porsche, and Mercedes to release high-end automotive sets. At the same time, LEGO begins building its own franchises with original characters. The animated series Ninjago launches in 2011. In 2014, the LEGO Movie hits theaters.
Dude, the LEGO movie is genuinely fire though. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, the LEGO movie was fire. I don't care what anybody says.
Worldwide. It's perfect marketing for LEGO. 100 minutes of brand exposure wrapped in a fun animation blockbuster. But it's also a tribute to all the stop-motion LEGO films fans have been making since the 1980s. And it pays off. The movie grosses around $470.
The way that they did the animation for this was perfect, and the way that you could see the plastic like burn-in thingy in the thingy itself, like they didn't make it perfect. It looked genuine like Lego, and they moved like Lego.
$1 million worldwide. It's the most successful animated film ever produced by Warner
Fire.
Animation. LEGO continues to churn out more movies and series over
Never
the
watched anything else. I only watched the Lego movie.
years. By 2015,
Batman
the
or
company is
something.
fully back on track.
Best year ever for the Lego Group. So just like
Shirley
at
Knight.
the Oscars or
Ooh.
just like in the movie theaters this last year, we are also dancing and singing and saying everything is awesome.
Nudestorp pulls off an impressive turnaround. Two things bring LEGO out of crisis and back to the top: his uncompromising focus on economic success, and his radically honest leadership style of openly
Did I see the Philippine flag? Or am I crazy? Sorry.
focus on economic success. And his radically honest
No, I didn't. I think I'm schizoid.
leadership style of openly acknowledging when the company is struggling. Journalists end up calling it the Nudestorp cure, and he won't be the last McKinsey consultant to shape LEGO. In 2017, Niels Christiansen takes over as CEO. Despite the shared last name, he's not part of the founding family.
Oh.
Like Nudstorp, Christiansen had previously worked at McKinsey.
Fucking McKinsey. I know that they do a lot of good, but like every time I hear that company's name, like it genuinely gives me anxiety.
Before joining Lego, he spent years running the Danish multinational company Danfoss. Now he's determined to take Lego to the
They
next
just like
level.
genuinely ruin
The key
people's
part of
lives.
his strategy is reaching even
They ruin people's lives just to have more money for the shareholders every single time. Their whole point is that people in the shareholders have more money and more money and more money. It just sucks.
more people around the globe, mainly by pushing into new markets. His main focus is China.
For a company like us that are really interested in getting out the experiences to all kids throughout the world. So China is important. With 200 million kids, of course, it's a super important market with
China didn't have Lego till like 2017, 2019? What?
many kids that we want to reach.
Lego is now developing products specifically targeting Chinese customers. One example is the Monkey Kid series,
7
inspired by
months,
Chinese
nice.
mythology and folklore. And over the next 2 decades, Lego is also looking to firmly establish itself in India. Niels' biggest concern is Lego's ability to stay relevant. He says it's the one thing keeping him awake at night. But it looks like he's found the formula to make it happen. Even more products. Lego has released 840 sets in
My favorite game console was the Game Boy Advance. That shit was fire.
2024 alone, covering every age group and every niche interest imaginable. Niels wants to complement physical play with digital experiences. And just like his predecessor, Nudstorp,
I didn't have the DS. I wasn't rich enough, sorry. So I am so jealous of DS. I feel like if ever I did have one, I would be a DS fucking fan. Like dead ass, I would be #1 lover of it. But like no, I didn't have it at all. I only had the Game Advance. I only had the Game Boy Advance and the PSP. I feel like I missed so much with it. I would have rather had the DS and the PSP, to be honest, because like I just played every game that I already played before. But the PSP was fire. But I feel like the DS would have been more fire. You know what I mean? You still have a PSP. I have 4. Oh.
the new CEO is all in on collaborations with trending brands. And he's expanding the Lego brand itself. Today you can buy shirts, mugs.
You have 4? I have 3 siblings. So technically we had 4 in total. I think that's the reason why my parents never bought that many things. Like whenever we buy something, everybody has to have it. Or else somebody's gonna like feel left out or something. The way it works when it comes to phones, it's a hand-me-down from my dad to my mom. Then my mom has the phone and my mom always, fuck, man. She always makes it so shit. And then it's hand-me-down to my brother. And then my next brother will have it. And then my sister will have it, then it'll finally go to me. And it's like already broken as shit. The battery's broken. It barely fucking works. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? But when it comes with like games and stuff like that, we need to all have one. So like the PSP, we all had one. So my brother had it, my other brother had it, my sister had it, I had it. Which was so nice and it was super exciting. I had my own PSP. I was like, I did not have my own Game Boy Advance because I was too young. So the Game Boy that I would play with was my sister's when she was like younger and shit. And I was like, ooh, a Game Boy. And I would play with it and stuff like that. But yeah, all my things were always like hand-me-downs.
Puzzles and brick-shaped storage boxes. There are over 1,000
What games do you
official
have?
Lego stores
I was so young. I don't fucking remember what I did with my PSP.
worldwide, plus multiple indoor
I collected
experiences.
Pokemon cards back in the day, though. I don't know where the fuck that is. I know I had a Pikachu one. I know for a fact that I opened a Pokemon back in the day, very younger, and I opened a Pikachu. However, I'm Filipino, so here's the problem. I don't know whether it was real or not. It was probably, it was probably like a counterfeit. Let's be fucking real. Dude, when it comes with physical media in the Philippines, we were the dead ass #1 when it comes with like selling counterfeits. So like, holy shit. Like, let me explain. We used to have tens upon tens upon tens of people selling Wii games for like 50 pesos or 20 pesos. You know what I mean? And it would be the full game, full, like genuine, like whatever. No difference. Who cares? It's not online anyway. And so it was 20 like pesos. You know, it's like $1 per like one game. So like we would have tons and tons of PlayStation 2. In the PlayStation 2, we had tons upon stacks of games. And same with the Wii. We would have like every single fucking game. I would play like every single game for like $1. It was fire. And I would have to like save my money and we'd go to that tent and stuff. And I'm like, I would go to my like brother, Kuya, like, you know, my older brother. I'm like, can you buy me this? And it'll be like the Wii dog bullshit.
Like the Lego Discovery Centers and the Lego House. In 2019, the company brought back the Legoland theme parks. Apart from a COVID dip, Lego revenues just keep on climbing. Under Niels Christiansen, the company hits one sales record after another. Toy markets in Europe and America may be in decline, but Lego continues to thrive. It's pulled
that Pokemon card set was probably fake as fuck. That shit was counterfeit as fuck. Yo, I don't trust anything of my whatever thing, bro.
Far ahead of its competitors over the last few years. Today, it's by far the most valuable.
Hey, but you know what the most important thing is? I felt the excitement when I was young.
Toy brand in the world. While Lego's executive team is probably quite happy about all this, many long-term fans are drifting away. Criticism from both customers and fans has only grown louder under the new CEO. Lego's prices feel too high and sometimes random.
How do you feel now? I personally am glad that I didn't treat anything as a collectible and actually genuinely used it as what it was when I was younger. I don't like the idea of treating my things as like but in the future it could be like $200 plus. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I want to actually genuinely use the things I want to use. Truly.
Overall product quality appears to be declining. And to many fans, it feels as if Lego is now focusing mostly on new target groups.
It's probably broken as shit, ripped as shit.
That Lego's success relies not so much on the quality of its current products, but more on the cherished childhood memories associated with the brand. We reached out to Lego for comment on all of these concerns, but never heard back.
Oh, hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That was Nikita's mom. Nikita's mom gave me food. Yo, guys. Why am I like this? Why do I get scared when people like come to the room? I know I have I'm so used to in the Philippines where everybody just leaves me alone that when I do genuinely see somebody, it gets like a genuine shock. Like I'm like, like, hello. And like, dude, oh my God, dude. I feel so bad because the mom looked like in her face, like she looked like she felt like she was intruding, but she's not. Like, it's completely fine. Oh my God, dude, maybe I'm like a genuine prey mentality.
Lego doesn't just...
Anyway, guys, I have tangerines.
...sell toy bricks. It sells a feeling. Almost no other company in the world is so effective at monetizing nostalgia. But what nostalgic feeling will future generations of customers associate with Lego? Maybe it'll be their own movie and TV show heroes. And maybe strong licensing deals will forever be enough. Or maybe not.
Hey guys, happy Mother's Day, by the way. Any mothers in the chat? Happy Mother's Day. In the UK, it's Mother's Day today. Yes.